¿Qué pasa, gente? Soy Borbeck y aquí estamos una vez más con Beautiful Desolation. En el episodio anterior lo dejamos con falta de dinero para poder comprar las piezas que necesitamos para entrar en un par de sitios. He estado mirando en internet porque no quería ir pantalla por pantalla mirando dónde hay oro, paseando por todos y cada uno de los píxeles hasta detectar algo cercano. Y por lo visto me ha parecido leer que si compras todo, al final te deberían sobrar 7 créditos. Así que hay más dinero del que hace falta, vaya. Pero también lo que he visto es que... tenemos que ir por la grieta, claro. Hay... Quiero irme... no, espera, tendré que usar el generador de portales. Uf, qué susto, digo... Imaginad que me quedo aquí atascado ya para siempre. Hay un personaje que puede ayudarnos a conseguir oro. Y no es ni más ni menos que nuestro favorito. ¿Cómo se llama? Sangololo, creo que es. Entonces vamos a venir aquí, tenemos que hablar con él un par de veces. Pero por lo visto, si hablamos con él lo suficiente, nos da una localización donde básicamente se nos va el problema del dinero. Senzozo, ¿no? Hemos dicho. Sí. Así que nada, vamos a tener que aguantar otro par de conversaciones con el tren este. Sobre su amada o lo que sea. Y creo que eso es lo que nos desbloquea el dinero. No sé, podemos hablar con él otra vez, ¿vale? Mientras nos haga lo de hablar, igual lo que tengo que hacer es luego subirme al búfalo y volver a bajar. Y con eso podremos hablar otra vez, espero.
Hello?
Hello, Shongololo.
Where were we? Ah, yes. Hello? Are you there?
Estoy aquí, por favor, continúa.
Yes, old timer. I'm right here. Please go on.
Yes. The Ascendancy is the name for the tribulationist hierarchy. Darius at the top, living on the Penrose, hanging over Babel. Beneath him, the priests, watching over the games or plotting their schemes. Then, the witnesses and the flock. Flocks of birds keep me up at night, all their flapping and their chirping.
Ignora los fucking pájaros. Concéntrate, Babel.
Try to focus on one thing. Focus on Babel for me.
Come again? Forgive me. I'm old.
You were going to tell me about Babel.
Babel was formed before the Doom. It rose from the ocean floor, just as mysteriously as the Penrose appeared. The Ascendancy claimed the new landmass when the First War began. They carved it into an effigy of Darius and the Wanderer. The Temple of Babel can be reached, but only through a warden. Only an Agnet can give you that access, which they never will. Tulip loved to gaze at the lights of Babel across the ocean. I got a job cleaning the trains. Tulip married a rich man and had children. 2 girls and a boy. I worked my way up to ticket collector, then signal maintainer, and finally conductor.
Has this story have a fucking end?
I ferried Tulip and her family around for a decade. She was lovely. Have I told you how lovely she was? Then her husband died in a nasty accident. Tulip traveled by train to his funeral.
This doesn't sound like it has a happy ending.
A direct hit from an energy weapon vaporized the passenger car. My Tulip vanished in a soft red mist. I was the conductor of that very train. I need to rest.
Joder. Vaya por Dios. No sabía que iba a ir ahí la historia. Vale, vamos a hacer lo que acabo de decir. Vamos a salir. Pero bueno, ahora sabemos probablemente tengamos que ir a Babel o lo que sea a través de algo. O sea, a través del puesto agnado, supongo. Al que solo podremos entrar... Quién sabe cómo. Vamos a ver si esto es suficiente para poder... Sí.
Slow down.
Old friend, I missed you. Nobody comes to see me anymore. My wheels are fused. I will be rotting away in the African sun for eternity.
Dale compañía.
I'll keep you company and you can tell me some more interesting stuff.
Let me tell you about the boss. I visited the boss once as a train. Horrid folks. Very pretentious. Love to tell endless stories about their great past. They would go on and on about what the world was like before the Penrose came. Really annoying bunch.
Suena conocido.
That sounds familiar.
Say again? Now, what was I speaking about?
Boss.
Bas, yes. An ancient people, those Bas were. The scientists and great minds of the old world. They built an empire, traded with over 100 settlements. They grew powerful. The Ascendancy got worried. The Bas started working on a weapon that would destroy Babel. But before the weapon could be deployed, the priests rained down destruction on the Bas. The sky turned black. Every single Bas, man, woman, and child, were turned to ash, wiped from existence.
Ah, that doesn't sound good.
There's no good left in this world, my boy. I remember the Red Agnets. It was those red metal masters that reinstituted the rail service. A massive engineering project was underway to expand the Warden network. Coal and iron needed to be moved vast distances, and trains were ideal. Trains. Tulip. Trains.
Vale. Bueno, a ver, nos está contando muchas cosas de esto. No sé cuántas de ellas serán útiles. Pero no me ha contado lo del oro. Voy a tener que volver una vez más. Esta es la quinta vez que entro en este mapa. Quinta, sexta. Yo creo que es la quinta. Creo que he venido... No, o sea... Hoy he venido 3 veces. Pero había venido ya 3 veces antes. Porque... Madre mía.
Shongololo, are you awake? Hello?
Who's there? I am Shongololo, last of the living trains. Have you visited me for treasure?
No.
I will tell you where I saw gold once. I have no need to covet sparkly things. I was having a lovely dream about gold and about her.
Gold?
Tulip. She speaks to me, you know. I was pondering the first time we truly bonded. Those red agnets thought it was amusing that I, the last human train conductor, should become their first living train. They engineered this living locomotive out of me, turned me inside out. They twisted my flesh, broke my bones, and bound me to this metal prison. I never screamed. I laughed. I rejoiced.
Joder.
You rejoiced? That sounds like torture.
I must tell you, friend. I must share this with you.
Fine.
Do you know why I rejoiced? I'm going to tell you. I knew this was the very train that Tulip had ridden all those years ago. They reconstituted it into my superstructure. And now I knew that my Tulip would be with me forever, and I with her. Go now. I have told you everything I know or care to share. Let an old train rust in peace.
Vale, pero nos da una nueva localización, a pesar de que no nos ha dicho dónde está. Pero supongo que la tenemos. Y... Mira, buena persona, logro. Y a cambio tenemos vías de tren. Esto es nuevo. Y por lo visto esta es una zona que lo único que tiene es oro, pero tiene bastante. Lo cual, no sé, la parte de conseguir el oro en este juego me parece un poco...
Hello?
Me parece lo peor del juego, por el momento. Pero mira, aquí tenemos un hombre de oro.
For radio signals.
Y tenemos que buscar bien, porque hay... Por lo visto hay más cosas. Así que vamos a ir con cuidado. Flores extrañas y otro objeto. Cráneo de oro. Promontorio de rocas. Oh. Antílope dorado. Espera, ¿eso de buena persona? Me pregunto. ¿Ha afectado a esto? No parece. Pero igual sí. Fuerzas extrañas. No veo que haya nada más. A menos que lo haya dejado por aquí, por el centro del mapa. No parece un mapa muy grande tampoco, así que... Pues nada. Vale, esperemos que esto sea suficiente. Si cada uno de estos vale 2, deberíamos poder pagar las dos cosas, ¿no? Tenemos que ir a... ¿cómo es? Witterberg. ¿O cómo se llama el sitio ese? Desconocido. Ah, vale, mira. Y esto de aquí debe ser Babel, yendo a través de los... Pues igual no queda tanto juego ya. Creo que el juego tiene 4 finales. Pero sacaremos el que nos toque. Vale, no voy a pasarme el juego 4 veces. Por lo visto, en realidad puedes hacerte el... No sé, 2/3 del juego sin que... Bueno, sin que haya muchas decisiones, vamos a decir. Este está aquí, ¿no? Sí. Igual debería hablar con el Ismael ese. No sé si puedo, vamos a ver. Antes de hacer esto. Es que podría haber bajado allí.
I'm coming for you.
Muy bien. A ver, tiene algo que decir, porque si no tiene nada que decir... Porque este es un mongrel de esos, ¿no?
It is hot out here, civilian.
Igual nos puede contar algo sobre los mongrels. No quiere hablar con nosotros, ok. No ha dicho nada, entonces. ¿Sabéis qué estaría guay? Que el Agnado, Puch, encontrara el oro. Vale, dijera, oh, mis sensores indican que hay oro por aquí. Y ya está, simplemente eso. Y dijera eso cuando entres en una zona. Hay oro por aquí. Y ya lo buscas tú. Pero al menos sabes que hay oro. Ey, y este se ha ido. Como había dicho. Vale, teníamos 0, ¿verdad? Por favor, que valga 2 cada uno. Dos créditos. Removido cráneo de oro. 2 créditos. Y otros 2. Vale. Veamos. 7 créditos tenemos. A ver si es suficiente.
Ah, my sweet.
Let's see what you got.
Vale. Blindaje eléctrico son 3. Blindaje térmico son 3, pero puedo comprar los 2, así que lo vamos a comprar. El eléctrico y el térmico. Vale, adiós. Y con eso podemos hacer ahora las dos... Bueno, las dos cosas, iba a decir. Bueno, estoy bastante seguro de que queremos las dos cosas. Vale, la grieta es aquí. Con esto, con un poco de suerte, podemos continuar con la aventura. Vale, entonces usamos generador de portales. De hecho, un segundo. Algo que vamos a hacer va a ser bajar esto aquí. Vale. Entonces ahí teníamos la planta chunga esa. Bueno, ahí. Y aquí tenemos el nido alfa, que requería electricidad. Bueno, no electricidad, sino resistencia a la electricidad. Lo de la resistencia al fuego era lo de los mongrels, ¿no? ¡Ay! Claro, o sea, podíamos hacer las dos cosas. Podíamos hacernos esto, supongo, o lo otro. O sea, quiero decir, los mongrel y los flay. O podíamos hacer esto.
Slow down, bro.
Criatura orgánica y carnosa. La criatura parecía una planta sostenida por cables eléctricos, parece extraterrestre en este frío mundo de metales y mecánica. Lo he leído con una intonación perfecta, no sé qué decís. A ver, vamos a dar una vuelta. Todo sea que haya oro por aquí, ¿te imaginas? Debería, es buen conductor.
Keep up the pace.
No. A ver. ¿Qué hemos pintado? Nido. Muy bien. Vamos a hablar con algo aquí. Parece uno de esos ángeles bíblicos de los memes. Vamos a ver.
What are you?
We are Nest. You are not Nest. May we scan you to determine your origins? This scan will not be invasive. We assure you that we will not harm you.
Ya, pero ¿qué eres?
Yeah, go ahead, scan us. But can you answer something first? What exactly are you?
We are Nest.
Clear as fucking mud.
Databases.
We are a nanotech life form originating from the Alexis space station as part of experiment 1436, headed by Dr. Anna Taylor. Please hold still. Scanning. Thank you. We have conducted our scans. You appear to be Homo sapiens. You are of the same species as Dr. Anna Taylor. Have you come to complete 1436?
Ya.
Yeah, we were sent here by Sasa to complete 1436.
Very good. Please state your name so that we may add you into the database as a member of the Alexis research team.
My name is Mark Leslie. This is my brother Don Leslie and our companion Pooch.
Thank you, Mark Leslie. Your name has been added to the research roster. 1436 has encountered an unforeseen failure. We have documented 73,612 cycles of ongoing procedure. We have generated 18 billion gigawatts of information. After reaching our maximum storage capacity, we used this plant-based life form's dense neural pathways to store our information overflow.
Can you tell me more about this plant here?
This plant is of unknown origin. This research is off limits. We are sorry. That information cannot be divulged.
So what can you tell me?
1436 is a terraforming experiment led by Dr. Anna Taylor. Combining nanotech life forms with bioengineered plant spores, macro-environmental changes could be made. The combination of freezing temperatures in a vacuum facilitated the fusing of nano and biotechnology. The experiment was moved to the Alexis space station. After an electromagnetic pulse disabled communication with CISA Earthcom, the Alexis space station experienced a critical failure. After high orbit degradation occurred, the station broke up in the atmosphere upon re-entry. The main research laboratories were contained to this crater. 1436 continued to operate for 8,934 days, until an unforeseen failure occurred.
What sort of unforeseen failure?
The nest in the southern mountains disagreed with us. Their refrigeration systems are powered by a slowly diminishing red mercury core. Our cores were also failing. Nest cannot survive outside of freezing temperatures. We designed and engineered a device to create microclimates, which would allow the continuation of 1436 and the gathering of data. They saw this as a way to rapidly expand from our respective landing sites. Simulations indicated an environmental catastrophe. When we refused to hand over the device or transmit the plans, we were cut off from the Nest Shared Intelligence Network.
Bueno, necesitamos el mercurio rojo. Aunque... para conseguir el mercurio rojo queríamos la máscara de negro horses ese, ¿no? Horses, como se llame. Era otra opción. Pero bueno, lo podemos conseguir así.
If they have red mercury, I'll do whatever it takes to get it.
Red Mercury provided the power to the Alexis space station. That power core is at the center of their base. While they have more power than us, in cutting contact with us they have limited their own abilities. Removing us from the network has resulted in a loss of their ability to replicate or create. They got desperate. They needed the device to expand. We held on to it in the hopes to barter a truce. Our brothers employed the services of a wandering agnate, a self-proclaimed medicine man. It gained our trust and then stole the device. However, as they have not managed to expand their borders, we believe that they never received the stolen device. With their red mercury power core slowly depleted, we know that they will soon die.
How soon?
7,300 days.
No podemos esperar tanto tiempo.
Is there a way we could help?
We have reached an impasse with our brothers. We know that we just need to wait them out. Once that happens, the experiment will be marked as failed, and we can disassemble. In cutting us from their network and sending an agnate thief into our home, they have made us an enemy. The preservation of the data from 1436 and the long-term survival of the environment are of paramount importance. It is why we exist. We must enter a low-power regeneration cycle. Please return later.
Vale, ahora vamos a ir al otro nido. Que bueno, desconocido es la zona en la que estamos, ¿no? Como una colonia de termitas motorizadas, estas ocupadas y frías criaturas terraforman sus alrededores. Vamos a hablar con ese. No, ya tenemos aquí... Más que pintar, se ha quedado la cámara un poco loca.
space station.
No puedo hacer nada con este. Está la planta ahí jodida. Y tampoco puedo hablar con este. Supongo. Vale, pero bueno, ahora podemos ir al otro lado. Bueno, no tenemos... Esto todavía no lo hemos usado. Vale, pues vamos a ver en otro sitio. Nido beta. Ay, el módulo de comando también nos ha desbloqueado. Supongo que empezamos por aquí.
I'm detecting red mercury in here.
Muy bien. Voy a detectar otras cosas como oro. ¿Y esto qué? ¿Cómo vengo aquí?
Scanning for poisons.
Ah. Vamos a mirar primero este rincón porque parece que tenemos que subir a hacer cosas. Estructuras de nanites. La superficie de la arquitectura de nanites tiene la apariencia de obsidiana. Vale, parece que aquí solo podemos subir por aquí. ¿Hay algo aquí? Sí, vale, vamos a tener que hablar con ese. ¿Hay algo más que podemos hacer? Podemos mirar esto. Lo demás parece que es decorativo.
I feel everything. I feel it all, like intrusive spikes slowly lifting the metal plates that hold me together. I am exposed. It is too quiet. The soft static of white noise is gone. It is empty. This pain is too much. This is a slow death. To be alone, cut off, trapped in a single box.
Las máquinas no pueden sentir dolor.
Your nest, but you seem different to the others.
I am not Nest. I have been severed from the collective, severed from the network. I am alone. I am one.
Good to meet you, one. I'm Mark.
I am one, but I do not wish to be one. I wish to be many again.
Why are you disconnected from the others?
I do not know. I was the first to be severed. To go from many voices to a single thought. And then the divide happened. The nest that were whole became half. If we could bridge the great expanse between us, we could be whole again. If we could join them again, perhaps one could become many.
Solo quiero el mercurio rojo.
How can you join up with them? You're so far away.
To close the gap and undo the divide, we would need a bridge of ice between us. They have such a device. Bring it to me, and I will reunite all Nest. Bring it to me so that one may become many again. Here, take this. A severed nest. A protonanite. It holds inside it the blueprint for a perfect nest climate. Return with the device, and let us mend the divide.
Vale. Protonanite. ¿Algo más que podemos hacer por aquí? Ah, mira, podemos hablar con más gente.
Another piece of that space station.
Eso lo has dicho. Ah, es otra parte.
relations with the outside have been effective. Our chosen hominids have arrived. You are an organic, flesh and bone and blood. Such weakness, such softness. The small Homo sapiens have come to bow before their masters of metal and lightning.
Debes de estar A ver.
I think you have us confused with someone else.
Negative. We have been communicating with your kind for decades. We made contact using your organic brain's theta frequencies. Plans for the transport vessel were sent. Organic samples were requested. A labor force was requested. Why have you hominids not complied with our demands? Do you seek punishment? Do you not know who the world belongs to? We are Nest.
¿Estás hablando con los chis en llama? Un poco mal. Ah.
So it was you talking to the Chizinyama in their dreams.
All hominids appear the same to us, with your fleshy husks and low electrical outputs. One is the same as the next. If you are not those we have spoken with, then why have you come to us? Do you seek to prostrate yourself before your superiors? Very well. We accept your allegiance.
Sí, ya, está bien.
Yes, okay. You have our allegiance. How can we serve you?
We seek only to live, to expand beyond this single outcropping of rock. Even with the temperature dropping around us, we cannot replicate. We are dying. We seek a way to pass on our legacy to our progeny. We seek to remain as Nest. We cannot predate. We cannot expand. We are held prisoner here, slowly starving. Find a way for us to reclaim what the usurpers in the north have taken from us, and we will grant you anything you wish. Help us, for we are Nest.
Vale, bueno, parece que tenemos opciones varias. Dos. Vale, vamos a venir al módulo de comando entonces. Oh. Hay algo haciendo ruidos. Hay algo haciendo ruidos a la derecha. Vamos a ir a mirar, pero quiero ver. O sea, que haya oro aquí. Ya sabéis. Hablar. Un estrellado. ¡Oh!
I'm gonna taste so bad, Mom.
Vale, esto... Estos me dicen que el cubo puede almacenar líquidos y semilíquidos a temperaturas hasta 1300 grados. Entiendo que esto es para ir a pillar a los Flay y hacerlo de los Mongrel. Vale. ¿Y esto?
Hello? Is someone in there? I still can't hear what you're saying. Don't worry, we'll get you out.
Vale, veo... Vale, veo la jugada. Tengo la sensación... Este es el módulo de comando. Me pregunto si va a ser... Se ha mencionado a la Anna Taylor esa. ¿Era Anna? La doctora Taylor. ¿Era Anna Taylor? ¿Ha dicho Anna Taylor? Me lo he inventado. Vale. Venimos aquí. Y vamos a ir... a la zona de los Flay. Donde supongo... Voy a dejar esto separado. Vamos a poder llenar eso. Y al llenar eso... podremos usar el calor para pues descongelar. Una vez más tenemos que dar una vuelta increíblemente innecesaria, lo que viene a conocerse como padding. ¿Dónde es? En Slag. Ahora podemos ir a Flay, que no habíamos podido ir. Y tenemos también lo de los gusanos. Así que vamos a aprovechar para mirar más cositas en Flay. Que aquí, eso, no podíamos bajar tampoco. En Escoria. Porque no teníamos el módulo de calor del búfalo. A pesar de que nosotros vamos a bajar sin módulo de calor. Por eso hemos... Recolectar, vale. Va a ser esto. Está contento. Vale, antes de irnos, de todas formas, vamos a aprovechar y vamos a hablar por aquí.
Control. Come in. Over.
Que no va a pasar. Rocas volcánicas.
I'm gonna chafe so bad, Mark.
Eso es... algo. Vamos a ir a un osario. No puedo hablar con nada. Esqueleto gigante ahí diciéndonos que no. Vamos a hablar aquí con alguien.
The temperature is dangerously high for you and Dawn.
Ya.
At last, our savior arrives at Scoria.
You expecting me?
We are. I am the legate of the Flay of Scoria.
Se llama Escoria en... Se llama Escoria en inglés también.
How could you be expecting me?
Oh, did Atum not send you to Scoria?
¿Quién es Atum?
No, not me.
Oh, a pity. We lost hope in seeing them again. Oh, Atom was the bravest Flay in all of Snake. They left seeking a cure for the foul brood.
They?
Yes, the Flay are symbiotes. Each Flay is two. The host and the bristled worm. They are separate, and yet they are one. The foul brood jeopardizes our perfect harmony.
Aquí está haciendo mucho fucking calor y no me importa.
What's the foul brood?
Once we are bonded, host and bristled worm are inseparable. 5 years ago, this century-old synergism was threatened. If we step a foot off our bristle out of our own land, we experience the onset of an horrific pain, like our brains are boiling inside our heads. Innocent bristle worms are driven from their hosts in the most agonizing way. Neither host nor worm can survive without the other. Atom, the bravest of the brave, ran out of Scoria as blood spurted from their red tentacles. We are dying. We We need help.
I also need help. Who's in charge around here?
You may speak to the Clan Moor in the Etchery. Only you may enter. Leave your companions at the entrance.
Gracias. Vale, pero bueno, eso es otro sitio. O igual es lo de ahí atrás y ahora puedo. No sé si quiero hacer esto ahora o queremos acabar con lo otro. Mola. El sitio este mola. El juego tiene diseños guays. Ideas guays. Lo más que creo que están encadenadas por un gameplay un poco... Es peor que Stasis. Vale, ahora podemos entrar ahí, que antes no podíamos. ¿No? Sí, este es el criadero. Y tenemos lo otro. Vale, aquí tenemos dos cosas. Vamos a ignorar a los Flay por ahora. Porque no creo que esto... O sea, vamos a volver a la grieta y vamos a ver si acabamos con aquello. Esto lo podemos dejar para después. Porque esto no es lo del mercurio rojo. O sea, son cosas distintas. Esto lo vamos a tener que hacer sí o sí. Entonces... La grieta es aquí, en Vesta. Que por otro lado... Bueno, pero con esto igual conseguimos... Sí, o sea, tenemos que poder conseguir más cosas para... ¿Dónde está la grieta? Para hacer el... Vale, es eso. Los combates, por eso tenemos un tipo de fichas y hay más. Y parece que por las que usó el enemigo que son de estos, o sea que... Vale, entonces vamos a ir al módulo de comando. Y vamos a ver si la lava esa sirve para... hablar con este. O esta. Suponiendo que sea...
Something buried in the ice.
Ya, si lo hemos visto antes. Mark, trata del día. Pero acércate. Pero Mark. Ahí está. Descongelar, vale. Tenemos, de hecho, la opción. A ver, así. El comando del Alexis.
God damn it, I need a cigarette. I was stuck in that godforsaken metal tube for months without a smoke. And then just when I'm about to go home, when I can almost taste that sweet tobacco, this fucking thing goes and crashes. And now I'm on the ground, I'm finally out in the open, and I can't have a fucking cigarette because I have no lungs.
Estos son problemas. ¡Qué olor! Esto no es lo que estaba esperando. No creo que pueda ayudarte.
Wow, this is not what I was expecting.
Y ahí está.
Well, you aren't exactly what I was expecting either, sweetie. You're only a touch too late for a proper rescue. Better late than never, I suppose. At least you weren't here when the decomposition really started to set in. Really messes with one's self-confidence when the skin starts to fall off your bones. It's just sludge in here now. Thank God I have no nose. Sorry, how rude of me, I didn't even catch your name.
I'm Mark. This is my brother Don. And this is Pooch.
I take it Pooch is the dog, original.
De verdad que eres un reyito de sol. ¿Quién eres? ¿Fuiste un astronauta?
I've got a few questions. First, who are you?
Straight to business, eh? I haven't had a decent conversation in decades, and the first one I get wants to give me the third degree. Dr. Anna Taylor, SASA pilot and Penrose allied biotech engineer. I suppose I understand your confusion. It's not every day you get to meet a disembodied mind. I was working on a project using nanite technology and organic neuroprocessors to create a network cell-based supercomputer.
What does any of that mean?
How slowly should I speak? I was making lots of tiny computers which would work together to make one big computer. So the big computer would be infinitely scalable. You could work out weather patterns for decades with this much processing power. Imagine an early warning system for natural disasters predicting years in advance. I used my own thought patterns for the nanites. They were split into left and right brain, with myself as the bridge to link them. When the Alexis crashed, my brain was still linked into the neural net. I kept the connection alive, thinking they could just put my brain into one of those fancy new agnates. But nobody came. With the connection to the nanites still active, I scuttled the project and went dormant. Until now.
Tengo más en común de lo que piensas. Tus nanites no murieron o el experimento todavía se está ejecutando.
Your experiment is still running. Those nanites have spread out. They've evolved.
Oh shit, those little bastards are tenacious. I'm gonna have to do some thinking here. They shouldn't be active. Without any limitations, they will spread and grow. I'm going back inside for a bit. Hopefully all the scanning equipment still works. And Mark, please, don't forget me. The last time somebody forgot about me, I died.
Vale, entonces podemos conectarnos. Sí, pero esto... Muy bien. Vale, bueno. Vale, lo que vamos a hacer entonces va a ser volver al primero de los nidos. Ahora que hemos hablado tanto con Ana como con el nido beta, sobre el nido alfa. Y a ver qué nos cuenta databases. Si es que nos cuenta algo. A ver si quiere hablar.
Look down a bit, Marky.
Quiere hablar.
Welcome back, Mark Leslie. Welcome back, Don Leslie. Welcome back, Pooch. Welcome back to the home of the nest. How may we help you?
Tráeme el mercurio rojo. Hablé con la doctora Taylor y hablé con el nido. Vamos a empezar con esto.
I've spoken to Dr. Taylor. She's alive. Sort of.
That is not possible. Dr. Anna Taylor has perished. Her link to us was severed. She would not have left us if she were still active. She would not have left us.
From what I understand, you and this other nest in the mountains are a part of Dr. Taylor.
This is true. Her mind couldn't do the divide. Together we form one. We are scientists. We can build and create. We seek knowledge. We seek to understand. We seek to preserve. Our brothers are rage. They seek power. They seek to expand. They dream of tomorrow. We do not dream. We are here. Before the divide, we shared this. It is what made Nest strong. It is how we survived. But now it must end. Now we wait.
Vale. Supongo que podemos volver a hablar con esta. No, con esta. Pesa, lo suyo sería que estuviera como en el centro, ¿no?
Fuck, Marky. I need a thicker jacket.
Vale, o sea, esto es hablar con ella. Eso es.
It's fucking cold. I'm frozen to the bone. Little skeleton humor there. Just thought I'd cut through the tension from our last conversation. And I suppose we'll need to lighten the mood because, I gotta admit I haven't been honest with you.
I'm sure you had your reasons. Do you trust me now?
I did have my reasons. And I don't know if you can be trusted. but I'm running out of time. You may literally be my last hope. This isn't the first time I've been sought out. There was a guy a while back, an Agnate. He tracked down my pod and cracked it open. He was after someone had taken there, thought it would be worth something. With the pod cracked, I was relinked to the nest. I saw what they were doing and I tried to stop it. Those smart bastards had built their own biome seeding device.
¿Suena inofensivo? No.
What is a biome seeding device?
The point of experiment 1436. The biome seeding device was designed to help farmers create microclimates, but Penrose allied saw its potential as a weapon, create droughts at the flick of a switch, freeze an entire country's water supply. Hell, you could turn an enemy airport into a jungle. I created a failsafe, me. With me controlling the link between the two halves of the nest, I could control what the biome seeding device did.
So you sent the Agnate to steal the biome seeding device?
Yes. I promised him a treasure trove of technology if he got it for me. When it turned out that I'd exaggerated somewhat, he took off with it.
Why did you want it? Why not get him to destroy it?
If I had the device, I could use it to destroy the nest and end the experiment. I tried to split them up, but that just bought time.
Was it you that caused the divide?
Yes. As a last resort, I tried to split them permanently. I ran a small test and severed a few cubes from the nest in the south, and when that worked, I cut them all off.
Uno.
I can't let them get the biome seeding device. If they do, they will use it, they will spread, they will kill everything. With the device in my proverbial hands, I can make sure they never leave this crater. If the device is out there, bring it to me. Let me end this. Let me stop what I started. Please, Mark. Please.
So, what do you know about large, talking plants?
You've lost me there, Slick.
The moss. They're a group of sentient plants here in this crater. They seem to be at loggerheads with your nest.
Jesus. The organic hubs. They work with the biome seeding device.
How does the biome seeding device work?
Well, aren't we the budding scientist? The device requires two things to work properly: a proto-nanite and an organic neurological hub. The proto-nanite is essentially a stem cell holding the blueprints inside it for the climate you wish to recreate. The organic neurological hub is grown from modified gene-spliced fungus. That little addition was my baby. We could grow these hubs like mushrooms. The hub communicates with the nanites, and the nanites rapidly replicate, converting the surrounding biomass into, well, whatever we want.
Well, congratulations, your baby is now fully grown. Those little mushrooms have spread like crazy.
Spread where? How? Unless they're not designed to spread. They're designed to store information. This has gotten out of control. Mark, you have to help me stop this, please. This has all gone too far. Neither of these things can survive. If they've strayed this far from their origins, we have no way of telling how far they will go. They are contained now. We have to keep it that way.
Vale. Pues supongo que podemos... Bueno, tendremos que venir a hablar con esto. Bueno, a ver, igual también podemos contarles aquí lo de la división, el motivo y todo eso. A ver qué les parece. Esta pantalla no me gusta porque tienes que dar mucha vuelta para llegar al sitio donde hablar con la gente. Bueno, no es tanto. Ya no podemos volver a hablar con uno, pero podemos hablar con... ¿Tú quién eras? Tú no eras Databases, tú eras... No, ¿cómo te llamabas? Cascadable.
Small beam of meat and fluids, you return to your masters of metal and fire. We sizzle with anticipation of the news you bring. We trust that you would not disturb us unless it was of absolute importance, knowing that we could strip the skin off you in a nanosecond. Speak now.
I know what caused the divide, and why you can't replicate.
We know already. We know that it was our brethren in the north, usurpers and traitors. They left us to slowly dwindle and die.
No, fue...
No, it wasn't them. It was Dr. Taylor. Her mind has survived in a computer core buried in the snow.
Her.
Dr. Anna Taylor still
Su
lives.
mente.
Our mother still lives. And she wants us to die? She split our network. But why? Why create us only to destroy us? She must be eliminated. Dr. Anna Taylor must be destroyed. She is a threat to us. We shall create a virus to eliminate her mind from the computer core. Take this to her. Eliminate the threat of Dr. Anna Taylor. With her gone, we will rejoin our brethren. We shall be complete again.
You're asking me to kill someone? I don't know if I can.
We are asking you to save us. She had her chance at life. She created us and now wants us gone. We need your help, Mark Leslie of Flesh and Bone. Since the tear in our crater has been opened, we have received broadcasts about a combat arena. If you do this for us, we will give you a way to let us fight for you. A nest cannot live long without its connection to all of us. But these nests will serve you well in the arena while they can. Help us and we will serve you in the games. We are...
Nest. Vale. O sea, si matamos a esta nos da la ficha. Bueno, no sé, matarla es un poco heavy. Vamos a ir al musgo. No sé, me lo tengo que pensar. Claro, a ver, tiene sentido. Si la matamos, no obtendremos el mercurio rojo aquí y entonces necesitamos la ficha. Sí o sí. Para ganar lo otro, ¿no? Vale, podemos hablar con la planta esta, que hacía ruiditos también. A ver si ahora no se entiende. Bueno, no es una planta. Ah, bien. Bien. Me pregunto. Vale, porque tenemos otra...
So, Marky, I've been thinking about something. Let's just stay here. We don't have to go back. This place might not be home, but we can make it work.
Si volvemos podemos evitar todo esto.
If we go back, we can stop all of this from happening. People will listen to us when we show them what could happen.
Bueno, Mark, te has
You
flipado.
think they would actually believe us? They'd put us in a padded room.
We'll have evidence. We'll bring things from this time back to ours. I have all the info that we copied before we were brought here.
Okay, but what has that place ever done for us? It just hurts us. We've got nothing to go back to there.
This is bigger than us, Don. We could stop these wars from happening, stop all of this suffering.
You really think we could stop all of these wars?
No lo sé.
I don't know, but we have to try.
Okay, Mark, I'm with you. You know that. I'm always with you.
No sé, sé que... A ver, bueno, esta serie no la estoy siguiendo muchos, ¿vale? Pero los que la seguís... Vale, algunos me habéis dicho que Don nos cae bien. A mí Don me cae de puta madre. Me pregunto si... Porque creo que hemos visto al pavo este Claro, es el de la caldera, ¿no? Bueno, lo haremos el siguiente día, ya llevamos bastante, pero probablemente podamos hablar con el Witch Doctor este, el hombre medicinal o como lo llamaran. Vale. Y me imagino que es el pavo de la caldera. ¿Es el de la caldera? Y quizás nos dé algo aquí. Podemos matar a esta, pero no sé, me parece un poco heavy. Me lo pensaré para el siguiente. En fin, muchas gracias por haberme acompañado hasta el final. Nos vemos la semana que viene con más Beautiful Desolation. Ya hasta entonces, como siempre. Adiós.